Hello! Here is a brief recap of my journey to becoming a street photographer, any tips that may be of use to you along your journey, and anything else that I feel may be relevant. I actually stumbled upon street photography by accident as I was Googling photography competitions. I started out as a landscape photographer and then came across this workshop by Street Photography International where three prominent street photographers, Craig Riley, Alan Shaller and Walter Rothwell, were leading these workshops where you would experience their teaching individually. So you would get three different perspectives on how to approach street photography and step into it and see how you got on. And from then on, it just spiraled from there. In what was quite a nice snapshot of all street photographers, effectively, they each had a different style. So Craig had realised much street photography was taken in black and white, so he focused predominantly on taking photos in colour. Alan used to take beautiful black and white photos, I think exclusively in black and white. And Walter was taking more street style scenes, but using a film camera. But the one thing they all stressed was the importance of getting out there and shooting as much as possible. I think Walter even mentioned that he couldn't remember the last time he'd been out without his camera, something which I'm not very good at doing. So I do end up missing quite a few shots. But that is the most important thing when you're starting out, because not only will it help you get more comfortable, but you're more likely to capture moments which you would otherwise miss. From then on, it was just a question of taking my camera whenever I had a spare moment. So I used to be a personal trainer, so my spare time used to be between kind of midday and 5 p.m. So I'd grab my camera and wander around London, taking what I thought at the time were very original photos, but looking back, they weren't that great. But over time, you get more comfortable, you develop a style, and then luckily for me, I managed to capture a few photos which over the years competitions seemed to enjoy. And slowly but surely, I developed my portfolio and my style, and was then able to translate that into some relative competition success, although I haven't been in first place yet, but hoping that changes this year. And then we'll see where it takes us from now. Arguably one of the best things of taking my camera out most days was that I became very comfortable in manual mode. And so you really get to know your camera and all the settings required for any light situation, depending on the shot you want to take. So that when people asked me to take photographs of their events or weddings or anything, I was very comfortable in the knowledge that no matter the light situation, I would be able to capture natural shots and adapt my settings accordingly. Moving forwards, I'm curious to see where this takes me. I'm really enjoying teaching workshops to introduce people to street photography or help them get back into photography. And then we'll see where these videos take us. So if you have any ideas or requests for video topics or tips you're not sure about, please feel free to send me a message. And if not, let's see where the next one goes.